Pac-Man Pacquiao.
Now, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. I want to caution you to keep the fight clean at all times, protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Touch up.
All right. To the battle. Now they will be alone in the battle.
After a long publicity tour and a lot of exposure to each other, they are genuinely friendly. They like each other. It should not show up in the fight. Question one, is round one a boxing match, or does Hatton want to fight right away?
No, what Ricky is doing is what the keys of victory, which we didn't have a chance to show to the Manny, unlike anybody else has ever did before. But you have to watch Manny, because Manny is still the better puncher between the two, so he still must be a little careful.
So Hatton wants to apply pressure, but with care.
And I think he's doing just that.
Hard right hand by Pacquiao, trying to hit Hatton as he comes in. Key element of the game plan for Pacquiao, allow Hatton to come forward, catch him on the way in. A key element just like that.
Pacquiao has been more successful with the right than the left. That punch missed. There's the right again landing.
Quick right hooks are landing for Pacquiao.
To the anxiety that the fans expected and intensity. It's going to be an important factor to see how Kitty Bailey's handles this fight, because it could be exciting and it could end up being a very wrestling type match also.
Great right hand for Hatton.
Oh, Pacquiao landed the right hook.
Work out.
I think Pacquiao's landed 3 significant right hooks already in the fight, Emmanuel. It's definitely been his best punch early. Straight jab lands for Pacquiao.
Puncher.
No, follows the jab with a hook, comes back with another jab. There's the straight left hand, and he landed it right on Hatton's chin. And down goes Hatton after he swings and misses with a left hook. And that's a perfect right hand inside.
I don't know if Ricky's going to survive. I'm surprised to see him get hurt for the shoulder. But, he's not the type of a guy that goes out to survive. He's a fighter.
Hatton got a couple of extra seconds as Pacquiao was coming out of the neutral corner in a hurry. Lands another right hook.
Pacquiao's hands are so...
Pacquiao's hands are blindingly fast.
His hands are so fast.
Very accurate.
Another perfect right hand for Pacquiao. Another right hook. Straight left hand. Pacquiao's landing at will. Hard left hand. Hatton has to hold on. Will Hatton make it out of the round? He's down for the second Filipino slugger. 7, 8, a tsunami for Manny Pacquiao in round one. Manuel.
Right hook as he was coming in, never saw it. And what's amazing, to see him land a punch and then slip a punch all at the same time shows unbelievable coordination.
The issue has always been
timing.
to get to Pacquiao and avoid these kinds of clean punches.
CompuBox numbers in round one.
That Pacquiao knocked Marquez down 3 times in the first round.
And then Marquez, a counterpuncher, began to solve him. Hatton is not a counterpuncher. Hard left hand by Hatton. Ricky has decided to fight.
Try to smother this guy and get close. He's trying to punch at a certain distance. Pacquiao is actually just too sharp or accurate a puncher.
They're saying to Hatton, you can't just jump all over him. You've got to move your head. You've got to think. You've got to do the things we talked about in training camp. Hatton seemed to believe that he could physically overpower Pacquiao.
And Pacquiao still is the puncher. The physical strength is still with Hatton, but the punch is still Pacquiao.
Hard left hand by Pacquiao. Stunned Hatton and knocked him back. Landing with both right and left hands. Misses the right hook there.
What Ricky needs to do is to smother him. He cannot see to deal with those punches. He needs to push him just what he's doing there.
Good left hook side. Hard right hand again by Pacquiao. Ricky can't see the hook coming. Behind the head.
In Hatton's most famous victory over Costa-Zoo, he just smothered him and didn't allow close enough to Pacquiao often enough to do that. And Pacquiao's hands are so quick.
That's the point. Costa-Zoo had about a quarter speed that sets him apart.
As well as his head movement. His head movement is just phenomenal. I don't think he's landed too much out of that exchange, but it just is.
Spent the first 2 minutes of this round thinking knockout and allowed himself to get a little wild. Now he goes back to more precision. Lands a hard body shot.
But Ricky isn't moving his head too much still.
That is. Oh my gosh, what a straight left hand. And will Hatton make it up from this?
Can he beat the count?
Is that it? And
He
can he
can.
beat it? That is the most spectacular one-punch shot of Manny Pacquiao's incredible career.
Any fighter.
Morales.
Take a look at this. Take a look at this.
This is a perfect time.
That was super slow motion.
Yeah, and he never saw time.
First time he's knocked out somebody like this since he was at 130 pounds.
And Hatton,
as soon as the punch
double
landed.
jeopardy. He was unconscious from the moment he caught that shot. Goes to the canvas in the proverbial heap, and boom. So Floyd Mayweather made his statement on a podium this morning, saying, I'm back and I'm still the best. Manny Pacquiao makes his statement right here in the ring, knocking out Ricky.
Pac-Man Pacquiao.